Hey everyone, Barbara Zinda here from Better Together Coaching. Why is it that so many capable, successful people set big goals at the beginning of the month only to kind of taper off and lose momentum as the month goes on? I'm going to tell you why. A couple of reasons from science, bring in some scripture, and then I have some encouragements for you. So let's start with science. There's something called the goal gradient effect. Basically, if there's a finish line that's close and clear, we're likely to go for it because it's immediate gratification. We're right there. It's easy to get, right? We can pick that low-hanging fruit. But the further away it is, the more likely we're going to lose momentum because we're wired to push hard for things we can get right away, but not so much if it's far in the future. So we lose steam when it feels far away, even if it gets here sooner than we thought. And if you don't have checkpoints along the way, motivation just drains. It goes away. So some checkpoints in between the beginning of the month and the end of the month would be a good thing. Also, second thing is called implementation intentions. This is where you set a strong intention for the month, and we're talking about being really clear on what it is, when you're going to do it, and where you're going to act. When you do that, you're 2 to 3 times more likely to follow through and get it done. You have clarity around it. And then take it a step further and write it down. Now big things are happening. You've got some checkpoints along the way. You know exactly where you're heading. Maybe you even use a tool like a planner to write down your actions and do some micro commitment time blocking. What time are you going to do that one thing that's going to help you meet your goal each and every day, right? So that's what science says. Scripture, I've got Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision. Again, write it down. Make it plain. Back to clarity. Goals work best when they're clear and visible, not just in your head. Again, that's why tools and resources where you're writing down your goals and how you're going to get there are so effective. Proverbs 21:5 says, the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. I love that word, abundance, that growth mindset, not setting a goal of like a certain fixed amount, but a big growth-minded amount, right? Big, lofty goals. So the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. Steady, consistent action compounds into results. So my encouragements are to be clear about where you're heading, have some checkpoints along the way, and we're better together. So join the community if you haven't yet. Go to bettertogetherlifecoaching.fun. You can join the newsletter, group coaching, one-on-one, who knows? All kinds of ways to get involved, get together, be part of the community. And yeah, I'd love to hear a goal that you're working on. What are some things that are on your mind? Is it a revenue generating goal? Is there a different result you're striving for? What's on your list? Would love to hear it. Either way, thanks for watching. Have a results driven week. And remember, we're so much better together. Thanks for watching.